What are you watching?
What are you watching? Elodie, le film!
As I stepped into the Golden Haven Hot Springs Resort and Spa, Calistoga, I couldn't help but feel a sense of excitement and relaxation wash over me. I had booked a spa day with my partner, hoping to unwind and rejuvenate in the picturesque surroundings of Calistoga. Little did I know, our tranquil getaway would soon turn into a nightmare. The first red flag was the entrance. We didn't enter a serene spa-like atmosphere. Instead, we walked into a hotel lobby that felt more like a crowded waiting room. The spa was tucked away in a corner, and the word spa seemed like a loose term, even an insult, to the pristine oases I had imagined. The staff, while nice, seemed overwhelmed and understaffed. Our couple's mud treatment was supposed to be a highlight, but the muddy bathwater was lukewarm at best, and the whirlpool was, well, lukewarm too. It was like they had forgotten the essence of relaxation. The temperature, the sensation, the ambience, everything was off. I remembered fondly the mud baths I had experienced before, where the warmth would seep into my pores, and my muscles would melt into the comforting embrace of the water. Here, it was as if they had taken all the pleasure out of the experience, leaving us with a mediocre, unfulfilling substitute. The bath itself was peat moss, not mud, and the peat moss felt gritty and uncomfortable against my skin. Getting in and out was a struggle, and I felt like I was wrestling with the muddy mess rather than indulging in a rejuvenating experience. But that was just the beginning. The cozy room we were promised was actually a dingy, cramped space with no easy access to a bathroom. The black knit bags hanging on hooks seemed mysterious and out of place, and I found myself using the only chair in the room to put my clothes on. It was like they expected us to prop our belongings on a dusty, worn-out piece of furniture, rather than providing a comfortable, luxurious space. And then, there were the instructions. It's a little tricky getting in and out of the mud bath. Tricky? That's an understatement. It was like they expected us to figure it out on our own, without any guidance or support. I had done this before, but even I felt lost and frustrated. As we lay there, trying to make the most of our subpar experience, I couldn't help but think about the word spa and how Golden Haven was an insult to the very concept. A spa is supposed to be a haven, a sanctuary, a place where you can escape the stresses of everyday life and indulge in pure, unadulterated relaxation. Here, it was as if they had taken all the relaxation out of the equation, leaving us with a hollow, unsatisfying experience. I looked over at my partner, and I could see the disappointment etched on their face. We had come here to celebrate a special occasion, to treat ourselves to a little luxury, and instead, we were stuck in a dingy, off or crowded space, struggling to make sense of a mediocre experience. It was as if Golden Haven had taken our trust, our excitement, and our hard-earned money, and had given us nothing in return but a series of disappointments and frustrations. As we left, I couldn't help but feel a deep sense of sadness, of loss, of missed opportunities. This was supposed to be a special day, a day to remember, and instead, it had turned into a disaster. I wondered, as we walked out of the Golden Haven Hot Springs Resort and Spa, Calistoga, how many other people had experienced the same disappointments, the same frustrations, the same sense of loss. And then, I saw the reviews. Oh, the reviews. They were like a chorus of despair, a litany of disappointments, a symphony of sadness. People from all over, with the same stories, the same complaints, the same sense of disillusionment. It was as if Golden Haven had taken their trust, their hopes, and their dreams, and had crushed them, one by one. I felt a sense of solidarity with these people, these strangers who had shared my experience. We were all victims of Golden Haven's false promises, their empty claims, their subpar services. We were all victims of their greed, their laziness, their sheer incompetence. And that's when it hit me, the realization that Golden Haven Hot Springs Resort and Spa, Calistoga, was not just a bad experience, but a scam, a deception, a conspiracy to rob people of their hard-earned money, their trust, and their dignity. It was a calculated effort to create a facade of luxury, of relaxation, of rejuvenation. The businesses near Golden Haven Hot Springs Resort and Spa, Calistoga. If you are staying at Golden Haven, you should know, the businesses around it are not great. They are the kind of places that make you question whether you accidentally wandered into a sad comedy sketch about overpriced disappointment. Let's start with the grocery stores. The markets near Golden Haven are like a masterclass in how to turn a simple shopping trip into a financial crime. Cal Mart is the only option in town, and it behaves like it knows you have no choice. Customers report cashiers ringing up expensive items when you clearly picked the cheaper ones. Avocados magically transform from budget to luxury, Quantities mysteriously multiply at checkout. The deli staff? They treat you like an inconvenience, even when they're the ones working there. One visitor got violently sick after eating a sandwich made by employees who couldn't be bothered with gloves, or, apparently, basic hygiene. The prices jump overnight with no warning. The rotisserie chicken costs more than your dignity, and the produce section looks like it was stocked by someone who has never seen a fresh vegetable. If you need groceries, drive to St. Helena. Your wallet, and your stomach, will thank you. Now, the spas. The ones near Golden Haven should be sanctuaries, but instead, they're places where relaxation goes to die. Moonacre Spa and Baths has a receptionist who treats young women like they're bothering her by simply existing. The mud bath? You paint it on yourself. The facials? For $150, they slap some mystery cream on your face, refuse to tell you what it is, and send you on your way. The pool is shared with hotel guests, meaning children splash around while you try to pretend this is luxury. It's not. It's just expensive awkwardness. Then there's the restaurants. Oh, the restaurants. If disappointment had a flavor, it would be the signature dish of Evangeline. The fried chicken is terrible. The pasta is worse. The French cuisine is either missing half the menu or arrives an hour late, cold, and tasting like regret. One guest described the steak frites as disgustingly salty, which is impressive because salt is usually the one thing restaurants get right. The staff is nice, but that just makes the terrible food even sadder, like watching a puppy try its best while failing at being a dog. Sams Social Club is where hope goes to get crushed. The hostess judges you the second you walk in. The steak? You order medium rare, but what arrives is either raw or well done, never what you asked for. The Caesar salad is just a head of cabbage with dressing on the side. One couple had to rush home after their meal because the kitchen ignored a nut allergy and nearly sent someone to the hospital. And the tap water? It tastes like chemicals, but the manager just shrugs and says, "This happens." Yes. It happens here. Hydro Grill is the final boss of bad dining. The food is a health hazard, hair in the sandwich, bugs in the replacement, mysterious debris floating in drinks. The charcuterie board is a joke, 2 slices of prosciutto and a single piece of cheese for $18. The owner may or may not be drunk when he argues with you about overcharges. And if you think, maybe it's better at dinner? No. The ravioli tastes like it was bought in bulk from a warehouse. Even the park isn't safe. Pioneer Park has no reviews because no one stays long enough to write one. In summary, the businesses near Golden Haven are a mix of incompetence, apathy, and outright scams. The grocery store overcharges, the spa is rude, and the restaurants serve food that makes you miss airplane meals. If you stay here, plan to drive elsewhere for meals, or just accept that your vacation will include a side of culinary despair. At least the hot springs are nice. Maybe just never leave the resort. Script content. You know, I was looking into scams near Golden Haven Hot Springs Resort and Spa, Calistoga, like, just to see what happens there. And wow, people really try to trick tourists here. It's so sad, you know? Like, you just want to relax in the hot springs, but then scams. Businesses near Golden Haven Hot Springs Resort and Spa, Calistoga, can be sneaky with insurance stuff. Like, this one resort, Calistoga Ranch, got destroyed in a fire, but guess what? The owners lowered the insurance right before. Like, how? Now the shops and guest houses can't even rebuild because the money wasn't enough. And the people who lost everything? They're still fighting in court. I bet the tourists who booked there just showed up to ashes. And the resort? Probably just said, oops. Then there's this stupid survey scam going around near Golden Haven Hot Springs Resort and Spa, Calistoga. Like, you're shopping at Costco, and someone texts you, "Hey, free ice cream maker if you fill this out." But it's fake. They just take your credit card. Who does that? Tourists probably fell for it, you know? Like, they just wanted ice cream. And now their money's gone. The scammers? Probably still out there, laughing. And oh my gosh, the shoplifting here. Like, people walk into stores near Golden Haven Hot Springs Resort and Spa, Calistoga, grab everything, and just run. One time, 2 people took $1,500 of makeup from Ulta Beauty. Like, how? They got caught, but I bet some don't. Tourists probably don't even notice, but the stores? They lose so much. And then prices go up for us. It's just, why? Why trick people who just want to relax? Near Golden Haven Hot Springs Resort and Spa, Calistoga, it should be peaceful. But no. Scams. Thefts. Lies. Like, can't we just have nice things? Ends abruptly.